off into a sailor's paradise. The rugged coastlines, beautiful sandy beaches, turquoise waters and fair winds of the Greek Ionian Islands.
Okay, and another big wave.
Thanks, buddy.
Aiden is our wave spotter, telling Phil when there's a big wave so that Phil can steer down the waves instead of across the waves.
I know.
Whee! Stop flying. Look at this. That's so cool.
The AIS has just told us it's going at 36 knots.
That
So
is
imagine.
Well, that's what the America's Cup yachts, sailing yachts do.
No, they go even faster.
Imagine sailing.
So yeah, but they go even faster than that, and not even using any power. That is
We've dropped anchor just to the south of the fort. We're going to head into town and check in at customs and then go and find my mum, who's staying at her hotel just south of the airport.
Now that we've checked in Corfu, it's time to hoist the Greek flag. It matches your shirt, Aiden.
Okay. We're at Mum's hotel, waiting for Mum to show up. This hotel feels very, I don't know if it's 50s or 70s. Bit of Leonard Cohen, bit of accordion music.
Kalimera, good morning. After so many weeks, this was our first night away from Tranquilo. We're here in a hotel room with Phil's mum Maria, who's about to join us on Tranquilo. And I didn't sleep so well last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and felt that rocking feeling in the hotel bed. So my body had decided that that's what was normal and had reinserted that feeling for me. Hooray! The tender is there, Tranquilo is there, all is good.
one step down,
Yes,
and then another step down.
yes. Another step down.
No, and now you walk straight,
Oh,
and
I'm blind.
and this is your room.
Oh, look how cool is that. Okay, thank you.
There you go. Maria joins us. Babsha.
Excellent.
It's hot, so I'm going for a swim. It's 11 AM on a Monday, and this cafe and the whole street is packed.
I don't like it as much as the other one.
So you like Albanian frappes, not Greek frappes?
Now I need a biscuit to go with the coffee.
Oh, okay.
Here's the quintessential example of the British influence on Corfu. A cricket pitch. A bit of commentary on Greece's recent past.
It says ohi, which means no.
Yes. Yes. Is there heavy? So the electric winch makes this knot go up this way, and the heavy comes out.
I see.
A short time ago we had a little micro adventure. We were just cruising along and had quite a cavitation, quite a vibration. It passed very quickly, but even then when we put the revs up, you could feel little cavitations. So we dropped the transom, I poked my head underwater to see what it was.
Well, I turned the engine off first.
Yeah, of course we turned the engine off first. And lo and behold, it was this little plastic bag. Not exactly big, but it was just amazing what it did to the whole propeller. We do have a prop cutter around the propeller, which is essentially a saw in front of the propeller. So whatever this was part of, it got shredded by the prop cutter, and this just got wound round the backside of the prop. So it did its job, but still. And as Mum says, this is just disgusting what people are putting into our oceans.
Aiden's just shared the very exciting news that the sea temperature is 26 degrees.
0.2.
26.2, even better.
Having just passed the southern point of Corfu, we've now got the westerly wind hitting us, picking up nicely to 11 knots. So it's time to go sailing.
We're on standby.
Okay, telltale say, bring it on a bit. Eight. We went from 7.9 to 8. There you go.
Here you go, 8.
8.1. So wind. Okay. Wind slight, looking clock.
What's the wind?
11.5.
It is looking very busy in there.
The second time. We're definitely going.
What a spot. You can see why it's so popular.
And the water's so clear.
Well, it's a beautiful spot. The whole bay is around 3, 4, 5 meters, and so it's this beautiful greeny, turquoisey colour. Very inviting.
So the lesson for today is, when it comes to popular mooring spots like this, you really got to get in early. We got in here 2 PM and it was really quite packed. Some boats had left, so we had this wonderful safe spot right here where we could swing regardless of what the wind was doing. But by the time it came to around 4 or 5, any yacht that was trying to get in here really struggled to find any spot that was safe. We are going to head across to Antipaxos and see if we can get a mooring before everyone here decides that's the place to go.
I need to stand up because of the tent up, because when I'm like this I can't see where I'm going. It's too high.
This is what kids learn from real life experiences. Aiden's learning more about forces and friction playing around in the dinghy than he would from reading any textbook.
Daddy knows everything.
So anyway, we cleaned up a little part of Antipaxos. So I think this little gentleman, who's called Aiden, did a great job.
I picked up 5 bits.
Yes, excellent.
Our lovely friends here tonight are Graham and Irene, who we met in Riot in Croatia, and fortuitously we've caught up again here in Antipaxos. We enjoyed a few drinks together, and yeah, as with other guests, we've asked for some advice for the journey.
Okay, we're off the catamaran. It's registered in Fremantle, Western Australia. That's made history because we were the first to get the America's Cup. And every British sailor that we meet here on the Mediterranean and on the Adriatic, we remind them, so the Brits couldn't do it, but the Aussies could.
Yes.
And you are right now we're at one of the most beautiful beaches you can be at in this cove in Butumi on Antipaxos. So you're in a wonderful spot. And the only advice I can suggest is keep looking at your forecast. There's some lovely areas, and when you meet other Aussies, go up to them and say, "Sprechen die Deutsch?"
Naughty, naughty. And Irene, do you have any words of advice?
All I can say is keep meeting new people, keep enjoying what you're doing, make the most of life.
Awesome
Keep
advice.
sailing.
That's it.
And we've also met some great people, and we've enjoyed everybody's company that we've met, and especially tonight's company.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you.
Thanks for coming over.
We are leaving Antipaxos. Graham and Irene suggested that we visit some caves on the west side of Paxos.
There's 3 caves. And then a cargo block there for some reason. And then another small cave. Why not we drop in 40 meters?
Because that means we wouldn't have enough chain along the ground to hold us.
Oh.
Elle's doing donuts on Tranquilo until we're back, and then we'll swap.
Yay, we're not going in.
It's water.
Wow.
Now we're cool.
Wow.
This is magic moment.
This is really, truly magic.
There's Elle on Tranquilo while we explore.
If you like this video, please click like below and subscribe to follow our adventures.